Did you know that this site in downtown Baton Rouge was once the home of Louisiana State University before they moved to where they are now? Before LSU ever arrived here, this patch of land behind me was the site of a fort that was built in 1779 by the British. And this is where the Battle of Baton Rouge took place. The Spanish came up from New Orleans and defeated the British. Well, 40 years later, they tore this fort down and they began to build these barracks behind me. These buildings, known as the Pentagon Barracks, were completed in 1822 to house military troops. Then later on, they were used as dormitories for LSU students. Some famous people that visited this spot were the Marquis de Lafayette, Zachary Taylor, Robert E. Lee, Ulysses S. Grant, and George Custer. The skyscraper in the background is the Louisiana State Capitol building, which is the tallest state capitol in the United States. This field south of the barracks is not only where that fort was located, but it's also where LSU Athletics first played and hosted their home games right here. A few years later, the location was moved and they added bleachers to the west side of the barracks on the current Capitol building site. Tiger Stadium on the current LSU campus is having its 100th birthday in 2024. But for the 30 years prior, they played games at these downtown locations. Not only was football played here, but also baseball and even basketball, outdoor basketball. LSU began as a military academy, and its first superintendent was the infamous William T. Sherman. He was the Union general who went scorched earth during the Civil War, and he burned down the city of Atlanta. Well, when Louisiana seceded from the Union, he resigned his position as superintendent of LSU, and he joined the war cause, joining the Union Army. At the end of the Civil War, Sherman donated 2 captured cannons to LSU. Now, these cannons were used to fire some of the first shots of the war at Fort Sumter, and they are still on display on the LSU campus, almost under the shadow of Tiger Stadium. Now you know.